Hey Bestie, I'm Kenya and welcome to my channel. I'm so grateful you're joining in for some planner time with me today. So in this video, you guys, I will be setting up my October monthly and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So I chose the KELL monthly florals as well as these ribbons from Hobby Lobby and these pink hearts from Hobby Lobby. I thought it would turn out really cute. So if you want to see it come together, stay tuned. Okay, bestie, so let's get started. So first up, here are all the stickers that I've placed on my wax paper just because I really have in mind that I want to do some clusters with these little items. These stickers from Hobby Lobby are a little bit thicker, so I thought that some clusters would really look really nice with them. Also, let me bring up this point, you guys. These monthly stickers, the monthly day stickers from KELL, like I love hers specifically because they are a tad bit smaller in scale compared to the actual monthly box. And I don't know, I like the visual effect that it gives because it's kind of like the outline is on the inside of the box and not directly over the box, if that makes sense, you guys. So I don't know, it's just something that I noticed and I thought it was really nice when I was using these. Okay, so I'm just spreading these out like I always do, you guys. No particular day, rhyme, or reason, because I try to, well, what I've been doing here lately is getting my planner ready after I decorate it. So this just really continuously works out for me. I've been planning it this way for a while, even though I kind of do want to do like a little bit more like aesthetic design on this spread just to see if I can make it work. So I'm thinking of some ideas, you guys. However, for this spread, I'm going to just spread them out and do my little clusters because I want them to kind of still be neat. So as you can see, I'm just using the wax paper to just kind of see how I think I want to lay them out. And I'm also telling myself, because these are kind of a little bit on the bigger side, and I do know I want to do a lot of layering here, I'm not going to be so much concerned about the days showing up. Because I mean, I will know what day, as long as I don't like block out the whole spread. I'll know what day it is. And so here is where, like, my first little cluster, I got my heart and I wanted to layer it with a ribbon. So I'm gonna do the same thing for here. And I think if I create 4 of these that in different variations, it'll be really cute. So that's the only idea I really have so far with this spread, you guys. I do maybe think I could do some lettering somewhere on the side because I think it'll be nice to notate that it's Breast Cancer Awareness. But as far as design, this is it. Okay, so that's what we got, you guys. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, it's not too bad. I'm thinking maybe I should do some clusters outside of the boxes a little bit, and leave maybe a couple of boxes free. And then I'm like, no, I can add in more boxes later and maybe have that effect. So I'm going to pick this one up and put it back on my wax paper. Okay, so now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, okay, well, I know I at least want some ribbons all over. So I'm going to place a ribbon. I want something either up top or down below. And I'm thinking up top probably will look better on this side, so I can have room to put one down below on the left side of the spread. You guys, balance is key. That's just been serving me really well in my planner and within my planner ideas and designs. So I try to like really look for balance in a lot of my spreads. Okay, so I added a couple of little smaller hearts, as you can see, and they added like a little cute effect. Now I pulled all of this washi, you guys, because I was like, okay, Key, you can't just do clusters, you gotta add something else to it. And so I didn't know which one would work. I did have this one from Amazon that was like a heart detail, and I don't think I've used this. It came in a black and white Amazon set that I bought, and I actually have this linked in my Amazon store, you guys. So if y'all are interested in purchasing this washi, now I'm gonna tell you, I think I received like a weird batch because this one in particular, and a couple of other ones are kind of ripped, and so they don't really roll off the roll as easily, but you can still use them. And I've been just working with them, and I actually it has been working out in my favor because I ripped the washi anyway. So it's been working out. Here are 2 more that came in that pack, and I was trying to see if I would prefer some polka dots over the hearts. But then I'm like, you know what? I haven't used this heart and then this heart washi, and also I just feel like I like the boldness of this heart washi. And so I was trying to find some skinny washi that would match, and here I am just playing around with it and just trying to see what works. The skinny washi that I did pull, they are all from the Happy Planner. It's an old set, you guys, that I got way back like a long time ago, like from Walmart, I believe. It was like a little $1 pack of washi from Happy Planner. Okay, so before I got too happy and too crazy with that, I said, you know what? Okay, I got the washi that I think I want to use, but let me go in and place some boxes down. And so I pulled out my colorful boxes, the original OG colorful boxes. It will always be Bay. And I pulled it to pull some of the smaller quarter boxes or half boxes. What are these? You guys know what I'm talking about, the size. And I thought that bright pink would look really good. And then I also thought maybe some black boxes would work really well too, to just give it a little bit more depth. And not so much pink, to just help the pink stand out. I feel like black does that, you guys. Black allows other colors to just pop. So I'm going to place this one on the first. And then I'm going to put another one, I'm thinking over here, layered over this box. Then I was like, oh, do I want to layer boxes over these monthly stickers? That was my thought. So I was like, well, before I decide on that, I also know I want to put some washi down. So I need to make sure I have a space. Now, you guys, here's a tip. Those days that have like 2 days in one box, you can definitely use one sticker. Well, use 2 stickers and combine them to layer over the days. Let me know below if you guys want to see an example of what I mean about that, because I'll create like a little short or something and show you guys how that works. But for me, most of the time, I just continue on like it's a regular day. So, and if I do need to place something there, I'll use those empty spaces as like at the top of the spread to give myself reminders on the spread. So it's fine. It's fine. It's whatever your heart desires and however your brain works when it comes to your planner. Just make sure that whatever you're doing in your planner works for you, you know? So here I did decide to go ahead and layer those boxes over some of the monthlies. Now I do have that one free one down at the bottom right, but I don't know. I'm thinking it may or may not need something. So here's where I just say, you know what? I got some more boxes down. The spread is looking a little bit more full. So let me go ahead. Now I feel a little bit more comfortable adding in this washi. And as you guys can see, this is what I was talking about. This washi does not play, okay? It holds on to the roll like no other. But I was able to rip off a nice piece. And I'm just going to lay it down over these double days. And I'm thinking this is just the perfect spot for it. Honestly, I feel like it won't look right anywhere else. So I'm just going to layer over. And because I'm covering up the holidays, I decided to cover up all the holidays on this spread. And I can go in and add stickers later. And so that'll be fine for me. So I'm just going to lay this down. And I feel like the hearts, you guys let me know if y'all are feeling the hearts. Like, I don't know. When I first got this washi set, I wanted to use this one so bad, but I haven't found a spread that I felt like it would just really, really go with. I don't know, but this is the first time so that I'm feeling like I can really use it. So we're going to go with it. We're going to go with the flow. And so I'm going to trim it down a little bit too, because it is on the thicker side. So I'm just trimming it along the bottom of the calendar layout. And I'm freehanding it, you guys, because it's not that big of a deal. It is a white washi. So even if I am jagged a little bit, you can't really tell because it's white. So I tried to get it as close as I could. So that's what we're doing. And I just feel like that looks so much better. It took away some of the bulk, you know, but still allowed the washi to shine. Now here I'm going to trim it around this little ribbon because I do want my ribbon to stand out. So I'm just doing a little bit of, you know, washi surgery here. That's what we're going to call this. And I'm going to try to go around. This is my dull X-Acto knife, but it does cut washi really well as long as I press hard enough. And I actually like this better for washi because with my sharper one, I feel like I always go through the page with it. So I keep my dull X-Acto knife handy. And also it helps my sharp one to stay pretty sharp for when I actually need it for those thicker stickers that, you know, are a little bit more stubborn when it comes to cutting those or trimming them down. Okay, so here I'm going to place a little skinny washi. And I did decide to go with this pink one just because I felt like the pink would just do. It was doing what I needed it to do. And then I thought, well, maybe I could layer another, not layer, but like put another black one on top, but I was like, no, that's gonna take away. So this way I can still put boxes down if I need to, And so I'm thinking up here at this top empty space is a good place to place some more washi. So I'm going to straighten this box up because it was a little crooked. And, you know, if I see that, I'm going to fix it. I know some people they don't mind cricket stickers in their planner, but for me, I just feel like the neater it is, the better I'm going to like the spread. And the more I like the spread, the more opt I am to use the spread. So that's just like my little psychological trick to, you know, stay consistent in my planner, which I really don't have a problem with, you guys, because I love planning. I love paper and pens anyway. And so this is just my little outlet, but I just do like the look of a neat spread. So we're going to fix those stickers. Okay, so I'm trimming this down a little bit as well, and I want to try to go over this ribbon too, but it may just make more sense for me to cut it completely. And I'm freehanding this, you guys, to go along the line. So hopefully I was like, don't mess up, Kenya, because I feel like this one would be a little bit more noticeable than the one at the bottom. And it actually turned out okay while I was going. I feel like it was pretty even, but then it was like some of the areas I didn't press hard enough. And like I said, it is dull, you guys. So it didn't want, I had to go over it again. It didn't want to budge. So now I'm going to fix this part around this ribbon to make it a little bit more, you know, clean. And hopefully I can keep some of this washi, but I was trying to see if I can finagle that, but I don't think it will. So I'm gonna pull it up and just see what stays. And yep, it's gonna all come up. So we're gonna just live with that, and that's fine. And I'm gonna add my other little piece to the top. And these are actually, this washi is hearts too. It's like smaller hearts. So I just felt like I was just like a heart theme. And it's very much giving Valentine's Day. Okay, I know, but I was in the mood for like pink love. Okay, so just go with me, Bestie. I still feel like it's on trend. Okay, for for the breast cancer awareness because of the ribbons, you know, and it's love. So I was thinking to use that polka dot one, but I'm like, I like this one because it's got that sketch effect to it. So I'm like, yes, this is gonna give me that free heart cluster that I was kind of going for without layering it next to a box. And so I'm liking that, but I feel like I need something down at the bottom. So I'm just checking all of it out, and I thought maybe this one would look better instead of that one with the black dots down here, so it would give a nice contrast to the washi. And I'm gonna pull a smaller sticker. I'm gonna move this one down here and put this other one, it's like another little polka dot one, at the top, and I feel like that'll look better because what I was gonna pick was too close to the other cluster I had. So yeah, I like how it looks, you guys. And then I decide, nope, I'm gonna place it with the smaller one. It's a little bit smaller, so it made more sense as far as the scale that I was looking for. Now I do have like this little empty space down here where these two boxes kind of don't have anything next to them. So I thought maybe if I just put another heart down here, it'll be fine, and just do like a little smaller one. So I actually like that. That looks good. Okay, so now I'm looking at the spread and I feel like it's looking really good, but it's still missing something. Okay, and like I said, this was the only idea I had. So I did pull out my 2 student sticker books because I remember that they had letters in them and they are pink. And so this one has some smaller pink letters, and then this other one has some larger pink letters, and they are like pink foil. They're not the exact pink color of the spread, but I mean, it doesn't match. I guess it doesn't like interrupt the flow of pink. You know, we're doing all shades of pink. And so because I had multiple shades, it kind of seems like it would go anyway. So I'm just going to pull some letters. I was trying to see if I had enough letters to spell out breast cancer awareness. And right now I think it'll be best for me to just stick with breast cancer, because in these books, y'all, like they don't give us enough, like the letters that, you know, most words have a lot of, like, of course, the vowels, number one, the E's and the A's. I need way more of those than I do, you know, some of the other letters. But I need like a lot of S's and a lot of T's. And I mean, I just, honestly, at this point, I need a whole letter book, okay, and one letter per page, okay. But well, no, don't give me one letter per page. Give me one letter of all the most important letters that we use the most, and then like split the other letters on one page. And they can all be in black. I don't even have to have color. Like, that would be a dope book, and I would buy it. And give me some numbers. Oh, on point, okay? Because I love my alpha stickers. I do. So, okay, so I have breast cancer spelled out, and I'm trying to see how I want to lay it out. I was thinking on the side versus across the top, because I don't have anything over there, and I did think a long box sticker would look nice, but because I do have all this free space at the top, I was like, I'll just use that if I need to write anything extra. And so I'm gonna use the sidebar. So I'm gonna just spell out breast cancer and try to, I'm freehanding it, y'all, and I like to pull these stickers up one by one, and I would oftentimes like cluster them together and try to make them to one word, but for some reason I was struggling. Look at me on the struggle bus, y'all, like straight up struggling with these letters because they were folding on each other, and I was really trying to do too much at one time. So okay, I finally got them separated, and now I'm gonna just lay them out, and I'm just staggering them. I just feel like that gives a cuter effect, and it was at this point that I felt like I wasn't centered properly. But I was like, well, I'm just gonna keep going because cancer might actually end up being a little bit longer than what I anticipate. So maybe I can make it look centered. But you know me, if it's not centered, and if I'm looking at it and I'm like, nope, it's not, it needs to come over just a little bit, I will easily pick this up. All of the letters will come right up. Now here I am pressing it down, just praying that it's working, but it's not. So we're gonna pick them up, and I'm gonna try to pick them all up in one, but I didn't really like stagger these to where they all stick together, so it's fine. I'll just relay them out. I did like how I had them laid out though. Don't y'all like hate when you do that? Like, you like how you did something the first time, but it's not over far enough, and it's like you have to redo it all, and then it don't turn out exactly how, like, see, I had the E up at the top, now I put it at the bottom. See, but I mean, it's, as long as it's staggered, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna move them over and live with it. Okay, and that doesn't look too bad. So I'm going to actually letter in awareness at the bottom, and I'm gonna do just like my little fun lettering that I've been into lately once I finally get the rest of these alphas up. And I'm trying to pull this one all up in one go. It didn't quite work out, but hey, 2 for 1. A win is a win. Okay, a win is a win. And y'all, these stickers, for some reason, I was just like struggling. Like, look at that, like all centered, all centered and everything. But you guys get the point. I love to do my lettering too. I almost thought about doing that, like doing all of it in my lettering, but I felt like I needed, just a little bit more texture. So I thought these foil stickers would look really good. And sometimes you just have to play around with the things that you think will work, to see if they will work. So that was this. Now I feel better about how this is centered, you guys. So we're gonna go with this. So I did pull out my super tip and my pencil so I can go in and sketch my word, awareness. And y'all, I don't do any fancy lettering. Let me just say that. I do a little bit of faux lettering here, and I use my regular handwriting. And for the one that does not center things properly on this spread, that was me at that point. So I had to erase it all and start over. And I didn't want to cut that out because I want you guys to really see like real life. Okay, the planning process is real. So I took my color tip and I'm just gonna go over. Now I can tell you this, guys, before you try this in your planner, I don't know why, but here lately, I don't know if it's the pencil that I've been using, but for some reason this pencil acts like a pen. And what I mean by that is it smears with my color tip, and once I lay it over, it will not erase. And so as you can see, you can still see a lot of the pencil mark once I erased it, but it's not too bad. And then when I went back with my color tip, it was like the color tip was stained from the pencil. I don't know, I feel like that was very weird. And so I might need to check these pencils that I got. But I mean, it's gonna look good. So I'm gonna take my this is my little Muji pen, and it's a 0.35. And these are also in my Amazon store. And I'm going to outline the letters, and it's gonna give it that pop. It's gonna make it look like I did something that I didn't really just do. It doesn't look as complex as this pen makes it look. So I always like doing this. I just feel like it's a cool effect to do, to outline your markers. Okay, so that's what I'm doing here, and anybody can do this, you guys. If y'all are like me and still trying to like perfect your lettering, this is definitely a technique to go to when you're trying to figure it all out. And see, you guys, how that makes it pop. And I just feel like this added a lot to the spread. I was really happy with it once I was finished with it. And I did put another little ribbon over on the side because it's breast cancer awareness. And now that I got that, I'm looking at it all, and I like it. I like the spread a lot, y'all. So now I'm thinking, okay, but I feel like I could still put in something else. And so I was thinking maybe some more hearts, but I was like, no, that's too much. So I'm thinking, what else? And then I think quotes. I need some good quotes. And so I went and searched my stash, and I pulled out Gold Star quotes. This is one of those staple sticker books that if you do not have in your collection, you definitely need, because it has a lot of quotes in there in different color variations that you can put throughout your planner spreads. And these quotes will make it pop. Like, they will add to the little small spaces, especially if you're like me, you don't like too much of an empty look in your planner. Then quotes are a great way to go when you're planning throughout the week and stuff. So here I'm just taking this quote, and I actually split it down because it had a little and symbol, and I'm gonna put fierce on the page. I'm gonna put fabulous. I put that I can and I will. I didn't have a lot of breast cancer centered quotes like in my stash, but I did think to put some empowering statements or just characteristics. So I thought it turned out cute, and these were perfect. All right, you guys, so that's pretty much it for this plan with me. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this below. And I want to thank you for being so sweet and so kind. Until next time, I love you. Bye.